You start with 1.5 cups of your bourbon of choice, and you put all this in a mason jar. Really simple, put it in a mason jar, give it a swirl, and let it sit. So you have your bourbon, a couple of sticks of cinnamon, 1/4 cup of toasted sliced almonds, 1/2 teaspoon of black peppercorns, 5 allspice berries, and a 1/2 inch of ginger. And then this is the special ingredient. These are cacao nibs, and this is basically raw chocolate before it turns into chocolate. So all this stuff just goes into your mason jar, give it a swirl, put a really tight cap on it, and let it sit in a cool, dark place. Not your refrigerator, just on the counter is fine, in a cupboard, just not someplace too hot and not someplace too cold. Just at room temp is fine, and let it sit for at least 48 hours. And you get this magical, complex bourbon. It's really great. Here's what it looks like. Not very appetizing looking, but it actually tastes amazing. So we're gonna use this. And this is where it becomes a really simple recipe. Even though we went through this whole infusion recipe, the actual drink only has this liquor in it and some bourbon cream. So, to make this drink, we're going to use a shaker. Fill this with ice. So we'll do 4 ounces of the infused bourbon and 4 ounces of the bourbon cream. Simple as that. And I'm going to double strain this because I don't want chunks of ice in my glass. So I'll get my glasses and my strainer and this strainer as well.
Now, is there a certain type of bourbon that you would recommend?
Anything on the sweeter side.
Okay.
Really. Ryes tend to be a little sweeter in my opinion.
And the Angel's Envy that you used, is that a rye?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a rye. That's just my go-to favorite, honestly. And then to top it off, I'm gonna shape just a tad bit of chocolate on top of it. You don't want a whole lot because you don't want chunks getting in your teeth or something when you're on your date. Cheers.